What up, people? It's after 5, man. You know what time it is? It's time to get on the game. We home from work. Put our little 14 hours in. We tired, but we here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Cleveland. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. Down, it's Watson. Got it open there. It's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw Swanson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The fuck?
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Watson on first down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Watson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson on target to David Njoku. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. first and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. To throw on second and 10. Carr. And this one too low.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr going to throw. Steps away to his left. Carr tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And a disaster in Madden. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back to throw, Watson. Throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Browns. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early. Oh, looking for more, but this is intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
They're certainly not giving much up to the defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson on the target to David Njoku. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. He's got Renfro on the out route. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. They swing that out to Jacobs. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Same target, it's Jacobs again. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Nothing, our score after 1. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. Here's Carr to throw. Touchdown Raiders. A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 1st down, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, but the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Throwing his car on third down. On the move to his left. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Throw for it on fourth down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Throwing now is Carr. Open man, that's Renfro. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A very solid gain of 27. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Carr. McKinnon here, it's complete. They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Again, it's Carr. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I's, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
There's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch.
Intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, there's a huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To throw, it's Carr. And, there is going to be a safety.
I think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough. And that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it. In this 3rd quarter of action, fields it right around the goal line.
Please turn that shit off, bro. It's giving me a headache.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On first down, Carr. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Working from the gun, it's Carr. The open man here, Renfro. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and it'll be 2nd down. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield, here's Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Shotgun now for Carr. Caught out right by Renfro. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And this This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Here's Carr. Able to find him. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. There, this is picked up by the...
Not playing the DDA, bro. That was bullshit, and they know it.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith going to look to throw right away. And incomplete to open things up.
That red man coverage and decided to test him early. They proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get the series back on track for the completion. For no yards for the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they're up to the challenge.
They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. Pushes it in. And he's going to handle first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Here we go now on 1st and goal. On play action, it's Carr. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's his first touchdown. Raiders. Derek Carr finding his man Hunter Renfro. And the Raiders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Carr will look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense gets ready for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, it's too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in hopefully.
Yeah, now you don't have any confidence that you're going to kind of get him down, even with just 2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On 4th down, Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. On the move past the 40. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they like to go for 2. Gino's going to throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. start this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Throwing again on second down. Carr. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. To throw his Carr. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is Carr inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, I would just say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' deep. There he goes, right side. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try to run it here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time they failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now.
Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Carr. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Carr.
defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
No lag? What the fuck? Bro, don't be lag switching, bro.
Predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Walker down for 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That play blown up on a really nice effort by Jerry Tillery. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Smith. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop inside the red zone. Every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they have taken the lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Here's Smith looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands and just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Oh, you got to throw that, bro.
Second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinating. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got Renfro on the out route. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
That's what happens when you come out in the weak box, bitch.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 65 yards. And the Raiders have regained the lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
Come on, Carr. You got to make these throws, bro. Like fucking simple throws.
Most teams do in their 2-point attempt. They pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. Remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. A short kick taken at the 18. And They'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. And we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Smith. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's the fullback, 33 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he returns this to the 22. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, we're going to have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now, everything's been working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow it down?
Both defenses back on their heels. Now Carr. From the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Gino out to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Pulls it in at the 13. all set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Carr now on 1st down. First half is winding down, and the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll try to run it with Jacobs, and he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
On first down, it's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The final shot here before break. Smith. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this one out of the locker room? An inside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Carr now on first down. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, yeah, they figured they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
The Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. Play action. Now it's Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, they were down 6 in intermission, but they quickly erased that deficit. Charles, now they've got a chance to take the lead.
And while being down 6 points, obviously not an insurmountable lead, tying a game up, that just relaxes a whole team, doesn't it? And now when you have the extra point, you go up, you really feel good about what you've accomplished.
And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. Could have been up one with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will, because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to Walker on first down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. The first down run got 5. He is 2nd and 5. On second down, it's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing down is Gino. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 32 yards. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Seahawks 41, Raiders 36.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken at about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to go and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr, and that's complete to Adams. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. The slot man in motion right. Now Gino on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
I'll give them credit running that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll default the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Gino. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to be taken down there. A sack back at the 32. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. Myers' kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So give them 3 on that drive. And, you know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Once again, it's Jacobs looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Throwing his car on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is going
James, you gotta hold your block, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
behind the line by Shelby Harris.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Meanwhile, Carr's slow, complete here to Waller. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield, across the 35 before going out. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they backed up even further.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first. Throwing now is Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A pair of teammates of Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here. Carr will look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
I think it was the right call. I think it was a right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Trying the left side with Walker. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Whistles now on a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 49 yards rushing for him now in the game.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Running left is Walker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Running right, here's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now a man played collegiately here in the Golden State, Rashad Penny. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, go to the perimeter. Maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone, and it still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys out here next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but
he's got a man complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game we get out of that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Carr. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but never been able to get a single point here in the fourth. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly
Really, we taking knees?
It was our only option.
Let's see that shit.
This game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
I don't take knees, bro. I don't do all that shit. Let me get something to eat, man. I'm playing on an empty stomach. Getting in the club today, Shadow. I'm missing for 5 days. I'm eating my central beans, bro. Let me give you the breakdown, though, before we get into more games. No, we're not going up against the fucking Chargers because they be cheating in practice mode. Alright, first things first is the audibles. You notice a lot, I'm always checking to the halfback draw. You catch people in these formations and they try to come out and dime. You know, often you'll see me just, check to the halfback draw, and sometimes if I can get a good read, usually I can get big gain off of it. If I see a lot of cover 3 or, any cover 2 or any soft coverage, I tend to go with the play action. And if it's just like a spammer, like a cover 2, cover 3 spammer, I'm usually just going to run the bench or the bench swap, just kind of mesh them off. The bench swap is better for cover 2, while the bench is better for cover 3. And then obviously they play like cover 1 or cover 0. Oh shit. Wrong pipe. I ain't coughed like that since I smoked some gas. Shit. But yeah, y'all already know I like the corner goes, but we're gonna show you plays and what you're gonna use them against, and then I'll get into the doubles wide flex for your check now. All right. So obviously, you know, I come out base. I'm gonna be doing my corner goes. It's not so much the play. Shit. It's not so much to play, it's really just to kind of force people to kind of play underneath, right? So usually I'm not going to do anything fancy early. You just want to make sure your best receiver is on the side that you're reading, okay? So you're just going to kind of keep checking down him on the out route, especially if, you know, you're playing people that play a little, you know, off coverage, or they're playing deep shells like cover 3. That out route is going to beat most defenders to the flat, and if you have an elite receiver, he's going to beat that third to the point. So I mean, that's obviously what you're going to do. Like, even if it's like cover 2, you're going to beat them outside just because you're in a tight set. Shit. Bear with me, fellas. All right, so when I get my reads dialed in on that side, obviously I would technically say, hey, run it like this, but that tight end really runs that route like really bad. Like, he doesn't run it as good as the receiver does. So when you run it flipped, that receiver's going to run that route so much better because he's going to cut, and then you can hit him for an easy completion. And it opens up a lot faster than as opposed to the tight end running it. Tight end get out there. So, I mean, sometimes he'll get over there and he'll be fine, but shit. I usually, like I said, sometimes you have to be careful with those flats. They will pick those routes off, even though it doesn't seem like they should if you're throwing it underneath, but sometimes they will pick it off. So you got to be careful on those reads, especially if they're shading like hard flats. I mean, ultimately, you want them to play hard flats so you can get your over-the-top reads. But that's basically your vanilla opening set. What you're doing is you're just going to manipulate them with out routes and in routes, okay? Now, once we kind of get them, you know, worried about that, then we can kind of get a little creative and start adding motions. Regardless if you're running it flipped, either side, either receiver on the inside is going to be the only people that you're allowed to motion, okay? Unless you're just trying to get like a one-on-one outside, don't motion the outside receiver over to the other side, okay? It's just not going to work for you. So you can motion your slot receiver over there and then just have that zig underneath while he pulls the coverage. So that's just one way you can do it, or you could do the tight end to the other side, either or. It's going to kind of open up. Shadow, you missed the whole fucking litter box, bro. How do you miss the whole fucking litter box? Like, he's sitting in the fucking box and he's shitting on the floor. I'm like, bro. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's kind of get into the other things that I like to do out here. routes. Once you start getting them, that between the draw and the quick pass on the zig and out route, then what I like to do is catch them with the bench. All right. Now you're always going to read the weak side on this, not the strong side. Okay. So if you want to change the weak side and strong side, all you got to do is either flip the play or motion the running back. Okay. And that's always kind of want to read to the boundary for the most time. So what I would like to do, like if I want to read the right side of the field, because I'm in the center of the field, I can run it either way, so it doesn't matter. But let's say if I want to read it to the right, you can either run an in route or a drag. Preferably if you're going to run the drag, I would run it from the inside and I would run the in route from the outside. Either one of those are fine. That's what I would do. Or you could actually run the drag from the top and the in route from underneath. So either one of those are fine because you want that depth. So I'll just put him vertical. And then, like I said, you got a motion, or you could flip the plate. So you always want to make sure that you have that check release. And all you're going to do is you're going to read that corner route by the tight end. Try to get a pass lead on it. Sometimes, in a game, I might pull it back. So it'll be a drag from the outside. And then I could opt to run it like that. It's fine. I know I'll be pulling that stick back because I don't want to overthrow. You can run it either way versus any coverage. Just there you go. So that's going to be your go-to beat, big play when you need a big splash play. Like I said, it'll work versus any coverages, and most of the time they're going to be shading underneath globally, and if they shade underneath globally, it's going to affect their outside zones. So it's just something that you guys might want to kind of pay attention to. Now you can actually do that with the motion as well. So let's say I want to do that bench. Remember, say I want to do the drag route. I want to do the vertical route. And then I can motion him over and then just run the out route. Okay, so I can do it like that. And just flood him underneath and open that up. So they'll be so worried about so much stuff. I mean, mainly, like I said, if you don't have a great quarterback, you're going to be doing a lot of check downs anyway. It's not like, I need to have one play touchdowns for every situations. And y'all know if you sit there and just have a fucking shootout fucking game where you're always trying to score, the game kind of dictates that, if that's what you want to do, they're going to allow your opponents to do the same thing. So you really just want to kind of manage the game a little bit on offense, or you're going to be in that game that I was just in where, it's just constant scoring back and forth. You don't want to play like that. And sometimes if you get behind, you're kind of forced to. But you don't want to get into those situations. Usually, like I said, if I get into a game like that, I'll try to slow it down and just come out in heavy sets and run the ball, just to kind of get a drive together and eat some clock and build momentum. It's just another factor that you have to put into the game. And like I said, with the bench swap, it's pretty much the same thing. That's all you're really paying attention to is the quick reads underneath. If you want to read the left side, remember what you can do is you want to work that out route with that whip route. Like those two routes together are very good. Okay. So the only thing that's going to change is the routes that you have available. So like you could do this out of every play I'm going to show you. So like if you do all that and then they bite on it, you'll have that corner route.
sometimes that you can look downfield. So you do have a downfield read. And like I said, you could do most of all these motion concepts from any play and always have like a downfield read with whatever it is that you're trying to do, and just kind of just bring another read over there, and then we might be able to throw the inside off that, depending if we can get that DB down, because sometimes that throw's a little tough to make. It's really a timing throw, but hopefully one of these days I'll get it mastered. I think I hit it the other day, but you really just got to be on point with that throw. But, I mean, it's there once you master it, but it's one of the more difficult routes to kind of hit in stride. Like I said, we got the bench swap. Remember what I said. If I don't want to run the whip route, like I might decide I want to run the whip route, or just run a straight out route, better yet. Just some out routes. It's just something about them out routes, man. Especially with a good short route runner. Like if you have like Hunter Renfrow and fucking Devontae Adams are great at that, you know. They have like 88 plus on their short route running. So if you could just sit there and just dink and dunk all day, they're gonna get free release. But, you know, anything, like even with the bench swap, like I said, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that I've got that whip route with the out route. Now, in this case, I don't necessarily need that because I have the flat with a running back. So what I could do is I could just run the in route and smart route the in route and have that over the top check. Because what's going to happen in this situation is the running back's going to pull the flat read and it's going to open the zig. That's all you need is a read to go to the flat first. So if you read it, running back pulls the flat, then the tight end opens up. So you can do it that way if the out route, you know, if you don't have a receiver that's capable, you know, of running that out route to succession. So you can always kind of check down to, you know, the running back to the flat. Now, if you have, let's say, Josh Jacobs, who can, you know, use the halfback abilities, and let's say you don't necessarily want to run the out route with the receiver, you like the receiver's route or whatever. So what we could do here is we can bring that running back over there and run that flat route just like that, okay? Let him pull, then let the whip route open up. So it's just mainly all you're really trying to do with the out, with anything going to that flat or that out, is just to pull to open those zig routes up. Okay, that's really all you're trying to do. Now you might be able to get creative with like a Texas route. I don't know. I mean, you could kind of throw people off here or there. But mainly it's just that flat route you want to kind of use to open everything up, because they're going to worry about it. They're going to be thinking, no, he's going to do this, blah, blah, blah. He's got to worry about that flat route. And then Carr, I gotta figure Carr out, bro. Like, he'll have a good game for me, and then he'll do bad shit. Like that last game, like his slow release, bro. I'm like, bro, like there's no way you should be fucking this up. Like, it's a quick pass offense. There's no reason you should be still having slow throw animations. But he does, you know, and that's, you know, I'm trying to give him a chance, you know, just have my Derek Carr farewells before we start moving on to the next regime of quarterbacks that we're using. But I'm going to say it right now, I feel sorry for the Saints fans, bro. I feel sorry. Now, if you're like a Falcons fan or like a Carolina Panther fan, you know, you're probably happy because you know those are like, this is going to be like 2 free wins every year. You know, I mean, Carr might win. Like, he's good enough to win some of those games, but the games will be too close. And it's just, you know, can't really bank on close games. You know, you got to go dominate, bro. If you make it to the league and you're playing tough, close games, then that ain't it. Okay. But next year, like I said, we're gonna have to get rid of get used to the next two quarterbacks. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you guys from my franchise instead of the regs rosters. I don't know, my franchise roster just feels so much better. Because I really want to show you the doubles wise flex. I think my next game's tomorrow against one of the CFM's commissioners. I've got to play the Broncos. Them hoes. In fact, I might actually check some of these games off and see where everybody's at. Practice. Really? What was Jack? Hold up. Was I using him? No, I gotta check because somebody picking my practice squad players off, bro. It would. You snooping on my fucking practice squad for? And he was a linebacker, so he probably moved him to like defensive end. Okay, now I'm confused. Because I don't see a fucking Jack Cochran on here. This motherfucker signed my guy and put him on his practice squad. Dumbass, I'm gonna get my guy back. Like, what the fuck? That's like stupid. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put him on my practice squad. Like, that's some weird shit, bro. Why are you gonna sign a guy and put him on your practice squad? Like, come on now. That's not how the rules of the league works. Like, bro, that's some shiesty shit. Good thing I checked that. Now I gotta go back and see what he wanted him for. I know there's a reason why he was on my team. He's a rookie, like a coverage linebacker. Had good acceleration. Yeah, he not. And he can jump. He not ready to start. He gonna stay on my practice squad. Like, don't what the fuck? Like, people just be doing weird shit. Yeah. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Man, I gotta start scouting players. I'm not doing no negotiations right now until I get my shit all the way up. This dude want 30 over 5. I'm gonna see what he want. 6 mil a year, 7 mil a year. That's, hold up. Hello? Hold up. Yo, ain't you, I'm trying to see if you from Twitter. Hold up. That look familiar, the Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, let me see. Now I gotta check my Twitter. Oh, you're not from Twitter? Okay. 'Cause I was thinking like you were one of the devs or something from Twitter. Hello. I'm streaming on YouTube. Who are you talking to? What? You can't bring me something to drink? I don't got nothing right now. That's why I was asking you. I guess I don't know. I don't know what you can do. But if you can't, that's good. I guess whatever. I guess I'll talk to you later. I don't got none. I was asking as a friend. I guess we not like that. Oh, all right. I guess I'll talk. No, I was just asking if you could do something for me, and why you get mad at me? If you can't do it, fine. I get it. Like that's cool. Uh-uh. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. All right. Well, back to what I was doing. I don't know, man. That's a neutral. Player friendly. Team friendly is going to be a lower salary, but it's not that much. See, player friendly, you give them a lot of money. Like it's a low risk, very player friendly. Oh no, we not overpaying, bro. Like, what the fuck? 100 mil cap hit? Jesus, for a running back? Who does that? Not me. I'm not doing that. I just got to get a head coach. Get my head coach better. I'm not paying no running back 100 mil. I got to get that discount. Something cheap. I'm not even going to worry about negotiating until I get that shit done. All right, let's go to the practice mode. Yeah, I have an online franchise, yes. So I decided to play with the franchise roster because it's better than regs. Because I actually got, it's a word I'm looking for here. I got guys with speed on here. Alright, so we're going to be using, I'm probably going to go with a tight end sub package for one. Because I don't go deep with my tight end here. Just a little bit better. Boy, Adams over there cooking. I just got to change it to where Renfro shouldn't be the number 2. So let me fix. It's like every time you make a roster change, they reset your roster. Like that's something that needs to be fixed. So if I sign somebody, well, they got the mock draft going. What do they have me getting? They got me going number 1. Lies! Lies! I am not going number 1 overall. We gonna turn this thing around. I don't want to draft number 1 overall. Because that's who I'm trying to get. Which, fuck, he's only 232 pounds. I'll have to find someone else. I need, my tight end's got to be like 250. I might get Kool-Aid. Give me a corner. I don't know if any of these guys, like, where's the quarterbacks at? Might get Marvin Harrison. He's a top 5. Or Caleb Williams, either or. I think that would probably make more sense getting Caleb. It's just something to look at. But, Alright, let me fix my roster the way I had it. I'm starting O'Connell. That's my halfback dope. Fullback, I have been using Michael Myers. I know it's Michael Mayer, but it just sounds so much better when you be like Michael Myers. Gonna creep up behind you with a. Alright, so you put your fullback number 2. And then put Hooper there. Alright, so number 2 receiver need to be right there. Renfro is a slot. So we gotta have Tyler as our number 3. So that's how you want to set your roster up. I got my 3 slot receivers, specialists at 4, 5, and 6. And then I got my playmakers at 1, 2, and 3. So I can, sub these guys in and I can show you how to utilize them in certain situations. After the last game, bro, OJ Howard, he's going to be our starter. He's like, we got this, man. Let me get the spot. Because Hooper fucked up in the game before. Like, he's been good for me, but he fucked up, man. And when you fuck up, you get benched. Probably move Nichols over to the strong side. And then just I think I was going with Tillery over there. Left outside linebacker. Alright, fix this. Slot number 2, you want Tucker. Slot number 3, we want DJ Turner. Alright. Practice. Alright, so there's going to be a couple manual subs that you'll utilize in certain situations. I need to make sure that I point those out so that you guys know. The manual sub receiver in Snugs Flip is going to be your right side receiver, okay? And it's going to be situational. Okay, so if you're looking for the deep play, you could do it on either side really, but if you're looking for the deep play, you're going to sub your fastest receiver right there. Okay, and you're going to be using this PA flood shot. Now, I like to do this versus like cover 4 drop. It's going to be your one play touchdown. I know if it worked with fucking 90 speed Mac Hollins and fucking Regs, this receiver should just blow past that quarters coverage. A little bit different. I might be on. Have to be on the hash. Let me. Might be left hash, I think. Alright, so Merrick's actually playing it pretty good, so I need to test the other safety. Not every safety is going to have good stats like Merrick has. So let's do it like this. Run it to the other side. It's a weird looking dollar. Might not work in fucking this game mode. Or I might have to have route running. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. Had to freeform it. I be forgetting I got fast corners. It's a tough throw to play and trying to see if there's a way I can kind of enhance it a little. Boy, I gotta get used to doing that in regs too. That boy can throw somewhat. Oh, that boy got an arm on him. I can just lead that. Got to threw that one bad. Oh no, like regs in games, I don't know. It's like it works better in a game, I guess. Practice mode, they be all on that shit. You gotta be a little bit faster, my guy, just a little bit. I mean, nobody's pressing you. I'm trying to overthrow the coverage. See if I can get it. I'm gonna have to do it while the safety still got his hips turned. So maybe. Yeah, almost. I'm trying to overthrow him. Before he runs up the safety, just throw it. He should have a slight advantage. He's going to run at the safety before that safety can turn his head. Might need to stop doing high throw. Touchpad. I wonder how fast he needs to be. I'm either A, my quarterback needs to be more accurate, or B, the receiver needs to be just a little bit faster. It's one of the combination of the two. I gotta overthrow the coverage. You don't want to throw picks to a small receiver. You don't want to underthrow a small receiver. Because he's gonna get boxed out. I don't know. I hit it in a game. For some odd reason, I don't want me to hit it in practice mode. I'm trying to see. You know what? If they do anything, like if those safeties drop, like if they show blitz or something, that might be when it works. And I can't do that. I ain't got two controllers. But if they show blitz and that safety drops, then it's a one-play touchdown. All right. That's probably why it's not working. And obviously, you're going to have the crossing route. I just want that route to work, man. I don't know. If I can get him over here, maybe. Man, he catching the ball. It's just a tight throw.
Alright, I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna try to throw it behind him. It's gotta be like behind and almost. Might have to be like behind and inside, I guess. Nope. DB's gonna react to it. I don't know, man. My corners, I don't know. They just came off of a big game. You know, we beat it. We shut a team down, so that's probably why they playing with they 10 toes right now. But I don't know why I can't overthrow it. I think it might have something to do with show blitz. That'll be the only reason I would get it, or could be the play action rating, I guess. So let's see if I just cancel the play action and do it that way, since they're not showing blitz. He's overthrowing it. So that might be the only way I can get that throw, if I show blitz. Unless he throws something at that outside quarter. Yeah, my pass lead was supposed to go down the field so much further. So how give or take the range on that from your own 10? Let's see. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, a little bit under 50 yards. Yeah, we gotta fix that, bro. You need to have a rocket. See, now you can throw that. Really just comes down to his accuracy, I guess. Wonder if it's the route running. Let's see if Jacoby Myers can run it. Yeah. See, Jacoby got behind the coverage, so it might have something to do with route running because of the cut. It might not be just speed based. So with that, see Jacoby, he's not as fast, but you see how he can get behind that safety. So what I might do is put Devontae on that. Yeah, put Devontae on there. He'd be a good combination of route running and speed. So let's do it like that. Let me back out and come back in. Sometimes it helps to know these things. Because most people, they'd be like, oh, it's just speed, speed, speed. No, see, that's probably lab, bro. Because you see shit when you lab. Because sometimes it's not about the speed. It's another stat that might be more superseding to what you're trying to do. So now let's try it with Devontae. And see if there's a difference. I just want to I gotta give me some room. And call cover 4. And then we'll do his center, left hash, and right hash. You know how that different that route looks with his route running. It's like it's not choppy. Look, he gets behind him. That's from the center. What Crosby's a beast. Quarterback just got to get that accuracy. I have to lead him out a little bit. What Crosby? Oh, we gotta get better on that tackle spot, bro. Crosby. I wanted to lead him out. I don't know if I can lead him in, can I? With that? Nope. Inside quarter is going to cut that off. Let's get the rep. Alright, so now we got the receiver beating it. I gotta get better on the release. And his range. So, once I get good at this. There we go. So basically, don't even try to lead them forward. Just throw it up and barely nudge it. Look at there. All right, now we getting this now. So just barely nudge it, just like flick it, like that. Look at there. Ah, just barely nudge it, like. Boy, I'm Eric playing that shit. I'm mad at him. So let's put this. I slowed him down. That's my fault. So I got like 2 or 3 good years left in Devontae, so I try to get the best out of him. I gotta get Jacoby Myers involved next game, bro. I gotta ball out with him. I want him to be like, we're not using him. Because he can run the out route too. But see, I got Johnson. He'll be my solid number 3. And then what I want to do ultimately is like for my short passing game is where I want to use my speed receiver. So if I'm doing any subs, like I could put Tucker right here and then do the little scheme shit that we're working on. So with the out route, with the zig, with the speed receiver, you're not picking him off and he has a chance to take it all the way. So that speed helps prevent those flat routes from just cornering you and go. He can get open pretty good on those speed routes. I just gotta I'm probably gonna find something else for Renfro because I really want to use Tucker in this spot. Any position where he's off the line of scrimmage. He's got to get his catch and traffic up. Probably play someone dumb enough. And I don't mean that in a rude way, but like there's some people in this league that just give up points. Howard's nice. I had to promote him to my starter, bro. Like I was using what's his name? I want to see how he runs that inner out with his speed. If I can get him open in space, that's really what I'm trying to do. If I can get him the ball out. Howard, he gonna develop nice with me, but maybe his change of direction up too. Trying to see if I could build him up as a slot receiver. My quarterback has a good release though. I like that he gets rid of the ball. He fires it in. Like if I had something like that in regs, bro, like I'd be unstoppable. Like Carr has the accuracy, but his throw animation can get you fucked up. Stidham has a decent throw animation, but he lacks in the accuracy, so you're just kind of like stuck in between realms there. You know, it's like, so I'm trying to hope that Aiden is somewhat usable. I know he's going to be like a 60-something overall because he's a rookie. Maybe he might be a 50-something overall because you know how EA does with those 5th and 6th round picks, bro. Like it's not going to be something that you'll be like, oh, we got us a starter. I mean, it's going to be something just like pretty much like I've been using Stidham, bro. Like, don't get like super hyped. I'm just hoping that he can just make the throws. You know, like, that's really all you can hope for. That he doesn't have a shitty throw animation. There goes with his speed. But if he's good enough to just make throws, I can't be mad. You know, and that's end of the day, like that. You know what I mean? Even though he didn't catch it, that's called making the fucking throw. You know, put it up there where only your receiver can get it. You can't beat that. Obviously, my corners jump very high, so it's not easy to beat my corners just deep like that. I signed them that way so that I could develop, you know, other positions and stuff. That out and up is like the hardest route to throw because you don't know exactly when to throw it. I'm thinking you gotta throw it when he's got his back turned, like right there you throw it. Yeah. You can't wait until it's later, because if you wait till it's later, 2, 3. If you wait till it's later, then you're not gonna get the separation. 1, 2, 3. You always got to have that 3-second count too, man. Like that's usually your starter window. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. See, I told you it's a hard route to throw, but if you have that clock in your head, 1, 2, 3. He should turn around as soon as the ball gets there. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That should have been PI, but whatever. 1, 2, 3. Right there. So if I can get that added to my reads. 1, 2, 3. I tried possession and I held the R1. 1, 2, 3. I threw it in the double. Should have threw it to the other side. So it'll be the right side here. 1, 2, 3. It's tough against cover 3. So probably the cover 2 maybe. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So you got to be able to make every throw
1, 2, 3. Bam. Right on for quadruple coverage. So get used to it. 1, 2, 3. Gotta catch them, Devontae. 1, 2, 3. It's usually, like I said, you get that in your clock on your West Coast offense. You're not holding on to the ball. 3 seconds, the pocket breaks down. You're not going to have all day to throw, regardless how good your offensive line is. You know, unless you're just playing mutt and then you're just going up against a bum squad. Then you might have all day, or if you're playing someone that just plays that faggot defense where they don't even rush but one. You know, but other than that, you know, just kind of get that 1, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And then you're going to have to break pocket, and then you're not going to have time to throw it. So, like I said, don't be relying on trying to look down the field and look down the field. If it ain't there, just take off and go get you like 2 or 3 yards with the quarterback. That's really the thing with, you know, running, you know, this type of offense with quick passes and stuff. It's like we just kind of read the D-line. Like I said, if you hold on to it, that pocket is going to collapse. I'm just trying to see if there's a way like I can run with it. Just run, get on the ground, get to easy yards. You're not expecting your quarterback to make flashy plays. He ain't got to be super fast. He's just got to be able to avoid a blocker and get positive yards. You know, it's like you just boom, boom, read the pocket and be like, okay, boom. We'll just take 10 easy yards. Wish my line block like this in regs. Oh, Tucker. Oh. Hey. Why am I line blocking this good all of a sudden? Oh, hey, that's what I like. Good improvising. See, I told you, I like this Aiden guy, bro. He's not super fast, but you gotta be super fast. You see someone coming, just go forward, get some positive yards. That's all you really gotta focus on doing. You see a blitz coming, like what blitz? Boom. But if I can get him ready for the Broncos, I think we play the Broncos tomorrow, so just kind of boom. Like that he doesn't fumble, man. He protects the ball. Not used to that. Y'all been playing with the Raiders long enough, man. You know Carr fucking fumbles like crazy. So why can't my line block like that in regs? That's wild, bro. Versus a 3-man protection. I want y'all to look at this. If y'all know in regs, 3-man pass rushes get like instant sheds in regs. And fucking, without even slide protecting. Notice like everyone's picking up their fucking block in franchise. I didn't assign no double teams. I just picked the play and that you get everyone to pick their double teams up. Why can't you get that in regs? Like, pick up your block, give me a pocket, let me decide what I want to do with it. This line's going to be pretty good, especially with Aiden, you know, with me getting them quick reads off. I think potentially, you know, I could put like a stellar career together for this little young guy. Shit, my line just blocking like that. Look at him, that man taking his sticks. And he know he ain't gotta be flashy. Just gotta go forward, just practice going forward.
trying to figure out who I'm gonna ball with in the next game though. Because if I go into my YSL, you know, I'm gonna tell you about this YSL play. Now, usually, like I'll say, I'll start off in my Snugs flip and just kind of work them underneath with that. But I'm gonna show you about the doubles Y flex, and I'm gonna show you every read that I'm looking for. And we'll start with the go-to play YSL. So, like if you're dealing with someone, let's say they're playing cover 2 man. If I can find one. Now, cover 2 man is going to have like an inside shade, okay? So you're not necessarily going to be able to hit the whip route because of the inside shade. He's going to get underneath on it, okay? So what you're going to be looking for is this route by the tight end will absolutely demolish man coverage, all right? So we're going to show you. Just read the tight end. It's going to take it a couple times because I do have some good corners, but just got to get my quarterback hip. This is supposed to work. So I use it in regs. I'm guessing Hobbs is getting a good press because he is doing that zone chuck. Trying to see if that's what it is. Hobbs is just a good corner. I think at the end of the day, that's what it is. Because usually people don't put their best corner in the slot. I'm trying to see who he has over here. Who is number 24? That's Long. I'm thinking, you know, Long is supposed to be over on the other side. But Hobbs is over there on the tight end, so I don't know. He's getting a good zone chuck, and he's not able to get separation after the fact. So I'm trying to see. Waller would run that route to perfection. I don't think Howard's going to be able to run that route. I don't know if I can smart route it. Yeah, Hobbs is getting a good press on him. Just throwing him off on his route. So what do we do with that? We're going to slightly move him over so he can get to his spot. Yeah, cover 2 man, like I said, they got that inside shade. So it's a little tough. Like initially it's there. I got the dig route right there with Devontae. It's like it's there, but it's not. You're just gonna have to work it. I hate when I get those routes. I might have to motion them over here. If it's an inside shade, that might be the better move. Hobbs is fucking on it. I like how the coverage is, though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, they just came off a win, and it looks like they're hyped up. So I'm thinking if he's gonna be doing that, then we need to have a play for the inside shade abilities. So let's see if I motion the tight end. You know we're done. I did not pick that play, Madden. Come on now. I picked Flood. Alright, so if it's inside shade, it's basically the same route. He's just too far inside. see some stuff. What route beats inside shade? Can't be to the corner. Can't be a corner route because the inside shade's going to jump it. Bro, look how he plays that. That's ridiculous. He gets beat with vertical routes. Any route that's underneath, he's going to stick it. But vertical routes are going to kill that inside shade. See how that tight end just gets wide open? You just got to do something about. Oh, if I smart route it. It goes to. Well, Hives is good. Like, he doing exactly what I want him to do, but I don't want him to do it against me. I'm trying to see. He gets the zone chuck. Quarterback still need a little accuracy too. But Regs, I will use that route right there. I mean, get you a decent route running tight end. That might have something to do with it. Let me see. Because remember, like what I was saying earlier, speed isn't everything. It might be route running in certain situations. See, it's like Mayer is a better route runner. So what I'll do is we'll do it like this. We'll go tight end sub. Just pick a play. And then go up against a two-man. Then audible to it. Because then we got Mayer in there, and let's see the route running difference. Yeah, that's it. So you want to make sure you got a decent route running tight end to run that. I'm not going to be using Howard to run any technical routes. That's going to be Mayer's responsibility, and Austin Hooper. Look, they can run the routes. Oh, I say, you get your lab work in. And you can see. I mean, Hobbs is still going to be good. I mean, I can only imagine. My only thing that I hate about franchise mode is when, like, you're in, like, year 3 and everybody's, like, fucking, like, 99 overall and shit because nobody put the, you know, the growth on, like, very slow. We're going to develop Meyer. Get a good chuck.
I'm going to have to start freeforming his mid routes because he doesn't have the accuracy to just kind of plant your feet and throw it. So we'll might have to throw it slightly behind him. Hobbs is just like, I like that he's able to do that, but square route. The rookie safety I got. I wish my defense would play like this more often. Shit. There we go. Let me find out 2-man under is locking down like that, bro. I might fuck around and try it out in a game, you know, and be like, oh, okay, y'all doing this in practice mode. Let me see what y'all about. Run the 2-man under, get the inside shade, and Tucker will open that time. I mean, obviously that's just versus stock. I don't run stock really. Boy, you gotta do better than that, man. You got to do better than that. You can't miss that throw. Same thing I be getting mad at Carr about. Like, there's certain things, like throws, that you just gotta hit. There we go. You gotta catch them. There we go. Get that free form. Place it where he can get it. You can't do the classic. Like, I'm trying to pass it like it's classic, and I can't do that. I have to freeform those out routes with a young quarterback. Yeah. I know it's not much of a thing, but it's a small detail thing that you have to do. And just hold it. Because if I don't, and I just try to pass it like it's classic, he's going to overthrow it. Sometimes. But we will resume that tomorrow. I need to check my scouting, see what my guys are going to do. I need to look at the league and see scores. Saints are undefeated. The Chiefs just dominated the fucking Colts. Ooh, Jets and Bengals had a good game. What? Washington? 3-0? They had a good game against the Eagles. I just don't understand how you give up 106 points.
Like, how does that happen? Obviously got two guys glitching in the league. Like, we're in week 3 and they already got like fucking end of season stats. You know? Fucking how you have it 18 touchdown catches in week 3. That's ridiculous. Already over 1,000 yards. That's ridiculous. But they can do all they want, bro. My boy Tyree Wilson is leading the league in sacks. And I ain't glitching. I'm just playing straight up. In a league full of glitchers, our boy Tyree Wilson is leading in the sacks. Playing straight up. And leading in the tackles for loss. He doing his thing. I can appreciate that. But I cannot appreciate things like that 42 to 106. Like, what the fuck is going on? Bills, how do you allow someone to just do that? Like, what's going on? Let me go ahead and do my scouting players. I think it does it automatically, doesn't it? I don't have to change anything. Which is better, because I don't like... All I gotta do is just add them to the favorite if I want to put them on the board or not. Like, obviously, he gonna be on my board. He's in USC. So we're gonna have a little bit more. Yeah, do not draft Bo Nix, bro. He is not a first-round quarterback, bro. Like, no. Like, dude is not, no. Like, no. Like, what the fuck? Well, they got him listed as a first-rounder. Like, Bowers is a first-rounder. But the thing about him is my tight ends have to be like 250 for me to run power runs. They 232, they're a little small. You know? At least be like 240 something. And boy got an F on his release, but they got him as a first round pick. Dude 6'1", 162 pounds. What the fuck? That's a toothpick out there. That's a no. Obviously, you're not going to have no release. You ain't got no size. I'm going to teach y'all a secret, though. Only draft physical receivers. Thank me later. Physical receivers, basically, they're going to have a release off the gate, and then you can use them in my quick pass offense. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as you got a good release, then you can work. You know, you can take care of the press jammers and shit. So, like, if I'm going for receivers here, like, he's 6'3", 207. That's like, you know, your physical receiver, you want like 210 plus, really. So I don't know if there's any like that. You gotta, that boy is 6'7", 237. What the fuck?
How you gonna have a D release? Shame on you. He's saying this receiver class sucks. I don't see nobody. It's like I see a bunch of Fs. This receiver class sucks. Maybe you might have like one guy in his whole draft that's even worth it, and then the rest suck. So if Marvin Harrison's it. If you don't get him, then don't even draft one. That's pretty much the way it looks like. The rest of them don't have enough size. Obviously, Bowers is going to be that go-to tight end. That boy is 6'7", 270. He got an A on run blocking and an A on deep route running at 270 pounds. Wow. That's like almost an extra lineman. See, that's more like 250s. I think they got some good tackles in this draft. Guard, you only got one, but you might have like a hidden guy in between. Same thing with the centers. See a bunch of A's on the linemen on the guards. Their right tackles look to be very good. And 6'4", 278. It's a power rusher from Ohio State. Ohio State be giving like some good edge rushers, I ain't gonna lie. Brandon Dorlus, Baylor. And they got another guy. Like, how you gonna have two defensive ends in the first round? Like, what the fuck? And they got Ohio State just loaded, bro. They got two fucking edge rushers going in the first. They have a defensive tackle going in the top 5, and then another defensive tackle going in either first or second. Like, I guess they got a monster fucking D-line over there. I don't think the middle linebacker class is very good. I mean, obviously, I can get anybody and make them, work them out, but I'm thinking Kool-Aid.
because he man coverage, and I can use him. I'm more of a man-to-man. Even though I put match zones on it, I want him to be able to play sticky, you know. End of the day, you know, if you're playing match zones, you're still playing man. So Storm Duck, what the fuck? It's like some of these guys a little bit small, man. They need to put on like 10 pounds. And they just got like Ohio State just loaded. Like, is Ohio State good like that? I mean, they did just get like, I don't know. I already seen like their entire front four was on the fucking top first round picks and shit. I see some from USC. If you draft a kicker, bro, I won't draft a kicker unless it's like the 7th round. And I just, you know. Now they saying Caleb Williams, though. Michael Penix. Well, they got Shadur Sanders. Who are you taking? I didn't even know Shadur was going into the draft this year. I thought he was going to stick it out in Colorado with his dad. Like, how you gonna put him in the top 5 already? Like, he was just at a fucking HBCU. You know, he balled in the HBCU, but now you gotta fucking play games now. You're not gonna be going up against people that are walk-ons. That boy Quinn Ewers. Jalen Monroe. So they saying the halfback from Arkansas is the consensus number 1. No, damn well that's a lie. How you gonna have 2 running backs from the same school? Come on, man. I don't agree with these. There they go. They got Ohio State stacked, bro. I see a bunch of them. If you need a running back, you should be able to hit on one. Probably gonna be Marvin Harrison for me. I need a receiver. I'm not sure who I'm gonna get though. Time will tell, man. Just take it week to week, and then
I need the Chiefs or the Chargers to lose, and then I got to whoop the Broncos week 3 so that I can get into that 2-win conversation. Chiefs and Chargers, what does their schedule look like? League schedule for this week. Week 3, week 4, okay. Find my division rivals. See who they're playing. Alright, Kansas City's taking on the Bucks. The Chargers are taking on the Texans. Chargers is a glitcher. So let's go look at the records. And Texans. He had a sim loss. And then he whooped the Broncos. Like, what the fuck? Let me look and see. I gotta scout the Broncos anyway, so fuck it, let's look. Broncos wants to run the ball. The 100 pass yards isn't good, but offensive rush yards, 87. You can kind of see what's really trying to go on. He's not able to get first downs. Turns the ball over a lot. He's not able to control the game. Apparently he can't stop the run. That's what I see. All I gotta do is just go to his guys. That man got sacked. Ooh, we might have a field day next week. He's gonna try to run with Javante. And he's gonna pass to Judy, so that's who I'm gonna lock up. And find number 10 and just lock him up. Defense, I ain't really worried about nothing. On defense. Like he not getting no sacks, bro. Like, what's going on? And then I can go look at his season stats. Let me go to the I guess he played a user before they became a. So that game he did, and it was played twice. So I guess whoever he played, he obviously right here he wants to run the ball. We're gonna make that tough. You wanna know why we're gonna make that tough? Because if I'm not mistaken, I have the best run defense in the league. So let's kind of show you. I'm the 3rd ranked offense. And my defense is bad because of the fucking passing yards from the first 2 games because the dude was glitching. But I want to show y'all the stuff that is important. Okay? So you can kind of look on here and see who wants to run the ball. See, I'm pretty balanced, you know. But you want to go to defense. Rush yards allowed. Look at there. Let me see. You're not running on me, bro. Through 3 weeks, we've only allowed 36 rushing yards, bro. And look what everybody else is at. My guy. That's what you call run defense. Now, I did give up a lot of points in the process, but we're ranked number 2 in sacks. I can live with that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're tied for 11th in picks.
I just gotta fix my pass yards, bro. Like, we have the worst pass defense possible. But it'll fix, because last game was good. Most of that was because the first 2 weeks we got glitched. Like, dudes were cheating. And they knew what they were doing with the RPO read shit. But that shit should clean up now that they banned the RPOs. Can't be letting them just do that. And it's not like it's that bad, because there's everybody else there. They're in the 900s and shit. So they just gotta have us a good game and find out who has the best pass defense. They got the Giants. It's low key maybe the best defense overall. But he's balanced. Say the Texans got a good defense. One of my divisions got to go up against the Texans. Like I said, I wouldn't say I have a bad defense, specifically because you're not running the ball on me. You just kind of go in here and look, and you can tell what bad defense is. Like right in here, that's bad defense. Could you giving up like 800 and 300? Just do what you want against that. How the Browns don't have no penalties, bro? What the fuck? Dolphins lead the league in turnover differential, them and the Saints. I think I'm on a negative. Yeah, -3, but I'm 1-2, so I ain't mad. You can look at all these people's record. They're 1-2 and they're -9. They're 1-2, they're -6. They're 0-2. How do you have a good defense? He need offense. He needs some power. Vikings 1-1, -6. Colts 1-2, -5. Them boys 2-0 with a -4. I don't like, what the fuck. They 0-2 with a -4. They 0-2 with a -3. 1-2 with a -3. 1-2 -3. 0-2 -3. 1-1 -3 -2. 1-1 -1. 2-1 -1. 1-1. They 0-2 and they're like flat even. They're 3-0. They're flat even. They're 0-2 even. They're 1-1 even. Chiefs are 2-1 1. Bengals 1-2 1. Pats 0-2 +2. Need to find out who's the best. They've only given 2 picks, and they've taken. So the Eagles are good. And that's crazy. They was a +8, bro, and I dominated them. Dude couldn't do nothing against me. And he was probably higher than that before he played me, because when he played me, I think he threw some picks. Always be looking at that give and take. I don't go by the differential. I go by this number
and then the takeaways applied to it. So right now, like really the Eagles and Titans are technically the best, but dude really was gonna sit there and try to run a read option offense on me, and I just like we boxed that shit up. You know, check our quarterback that I run this offense with. You're not gonna have like a lot of flashes, like flashy yards, but he's gonna show me what I like. Okay, he's got a high completion percentage with at least 80 attempts or more compared to anybody else. And then of those people that are in his range with the accuracy completion percentage, he has the best TD to INT ratio. Like, I don't think anyone else is close. It's like, one thing about franchise is, like, turnovers are fucking ridiculous. Like, you can, like, some of these stats are, like, unrealistic. That's who he threw that pick with. He had Tannehill in the game, and I picked his ass off. I don't even think he's using Will Levis. I didn't even see him up here on the list. Alright, so we gotta go by who got sacked the most. If you get sacked with some of these guys, bro, like, you suck. That's crazy. Aiden has gotten sacked less than any of these guys. He's only been sacked 3 times out of 81 attempts. Told you I'd be balling with this dude, bro. Just got to get his mojo up. Once I get his mojo up and he get on fire, the league better watch the fuck out. I'll tell you right now. Because I'm still going to run the ball. I'm going to give me some sleep, though, fellas. I got a big day tomorrow. We got a rival to play. And make sure y'all tune in for it, okay?